for this introduction. First of all, I would like to thank to the organizing secretary or the committee of this ISBD conference at Gadwasu for inviting me for this lecture. So my topic is, as Dr. Dhanda said, that the buffalo can attain early sexual maturity through improved feeding and shelter management. Since the time is very short, so I would like to skip some of the slides very quickly. This is a general introduction which shows the importance of the buffalo in our country. This is the scenario of buffalo contributes around 50% of the total milk production of the country and the total breedable population in the country. If we talk of age at first this calving in buffalo, I will take both this thing male and female. So you can see this ranges from the 42 months to 55 or 56 months of age, this buffalo cows. But in case of exotic, it is 24 months, which has been standardized fully. If the exotic breed cows before 24 months, it will not have additional milk production. If it cows after 24 months, it will not also have the additional milk production. So they have standardized, and in case of indigenous breed in our country, this is 36 months. So you can compare both buffalo and these two breeds. When we talk of this age at first, this AFC on productive traits effects, the Egyptian, we generally think that the buffalo, if I said that in case of exotic, it had already been standardized, but in our case, it is not standardized. But the people think that if they will cow early, they will have the effect on the production and economics. But if you see this example of the Egyptian buffalo, they have shown that when they are cowing early, these are the stages of cowing. So, and the average or late around 900 days and 1400 days. So the profit is in early, it is more, and they have also tried to reduce the age at first cowing 30 months from the 38 and 55 to 30. So you can see the economics. And then also the Verma and al. They have found that if the production increase from 48 months, this AFC 48 months or more, than milk production increase. If it is 36 months or equal to that, milk production increase in the first lactation. But in the subsequent lactation, it has no effect on the performance of the animal. Now you see these are some of the statements made by some researcher that this is the attainment of puberty depends on the body weight. So we have to manage the animal. And this is the pictures which shows that how the dietary energy has the role to play, and they affect the hypothalamus, pituitary, and the gonadal axis, and the metabolic senses neurons. When the animal is well fed, they will be acting better, and the maturation of these axes will be better, and the animal will perform in terms of growth and reproduction both better. Yeah, this can be seen it is a simple kind of study which has been conducted in Pakistan, and they have simply added 2 kg concentrate in the feed of the heifer and 4 kg and only fodder they provided. You can see the growth rate at maturity was this thing. Weight gain was higher in case of when we add extra energy or concentrate to the animals. When we see the feeding effect at this study, which was conducted at NDRI, and they have simply given some source of this FUFA to the heifers in terms of the mustard oil, soybean oil, and rice bran oil. And you can see the age at maturity, this age at puberty, which is around 21 months or 22 months, and the conception age was 27 months. When in general, I have shown you that in the network project, even it is 42 months. Age at first coming, and maturity is 32 months. So this is again, which has been shown by many speakers, how this environmental effect is there on the performance of the buffalo. When we see the effect of this thing, season of birth, it has been conducted the study in Bulgarian buffalo, and you can see that when the animal is birth take place in the spring, summer and autumn and winter seasons, how that affect the puberty of the spring born animal will get early maturity in comparison to the other seasons. So they have related it with the secretion of the melatonin and day length of the. This is again the study has been conducted by Panchbhai and this thing at NDRI Karnal, and he has found that if the modified management is provided to these females during winter and summer as well, and provision of this thing sprinkler or fogger during the summer season, and mat and this protection from the chill wind during the winter season, it will have the positive effect on that, and it can be puberty can be attended at as early as 20 months of age. So you can see the effect of the feeding and management both. Here we have also provided the extra energy and protein to the animal. This is the performance as I was talking to in the case of the Egyptian buffalo. You can see the performance of in the first lactation when the animals in the T4 group were provided feeding and modified management in terms of the thermal comfort and also winter comfort. This is the when we talk of male, we generally think that what is the significance of having the animals if it produce the semen at early age. So the increase of the application of AI, demand of frozen semen, demand of breeding bulls, and to bring them early into semens, genomic selection nowadays it is coming, new way of selecting the breeding bulls. So that will also allow us to select the bulls at early age and produce the semen at early age. So these are some of the benefits given of if animal starts semen production at early age. And then what is the scenario of semen? We require now 156 million doses of semen, whereas we are having around 120 million doses of semen. So that also allow us to pursue this aspect. Now, if you see what is the criteria of puberty in these animals, whether it is cattle or buffalo, so scrotal circumference, in case of exotic animal, it has been standardized that it is 28 centimeter, 50 million is per ejaculate, 10% progressive motility, and IGF level is also reached to the peak level when the animal attains puberty. So these are some of I have narrated the puberty age, sexual maturity. These has not been standardized in case of our indigenous, whether it is buffalo or cattle. This is another study, this data which has the review which has been compiled and work done by many people. So you can see this is 20 months reported by NDRI. This is our work. So none of the studies have shown less than that. So around that or around equal to that. So generally we think that buffalo attend puberty male around 30 months of age. But we wanted to prove it that it is not true. Buffalo male can attend this thing. But then we thought that whether this will have some adverse effect on the age of feasibility, but it is not like that. This study was conducted at this PIU, Gadwasu, and they have found that if the semen progen started at early age, that will not have adverse effect on the performance of male. So this is just to show you that what is the importance of better feeding at early age. If you feed restricted to the animals, so that will have adverse effect on the, as I said, that hypothalamus pituitary axis and the LH frequency, which is important magnitude of that, and the level of the IGF also, which has the positive effect on the secretory cells in the testes. So, and then production of the testosterone. If you do not feed the animal at the right time, means early stage of the life, and then you feed later stage, that will not have positive effect. Now you can see this thing, and then we again planned a study on the effect of higher energy 10%, 20% in this group, and one was control. So this was the growth rate, and they could attain the as high as 700 gram or equal to 800 grams per day. And then they reach they start first mounting around 14 months of age, and the mating ability developed around 16, 17 months, and they ejaculated around 20 months of age. So this is the scrotal circumference of these groups at the different stage of first mount, and then when they attain the mating ability and first ejaculation around 25 centimeter. Now we also went to see the effect of that on the semen attributes, and we collected that, but we do not find any this thing effect on the performance up to 21 months of age, and then the animal attained acceptable level of the semen quality around 25 months, means 2 years of age. These all other parameters is spermotility, viability, and acrosome integrity, and this is the abnormality. All were in the acceptable level. This is the picture of the animals when they attained 28 months of age. And then we also went to see the effect of the dietary PUFA if we feed, whether this will have some positive effect on that or not. Why we have thought to go for that? Because when the recommendation is that it should be fed early, but when we feed the animal high energy during the infantile period, prepubertal period, those will have only positive effect. If we feed prepubertal period or in the first third of the fetal period or preconception period, that will not have the positive effect on the performance of the animal. That's why we choose to feed during the prepubertal period and early life. So this is how this high energy will have effect on the male in the similar fashion, which I shown you in the female case. This is the pupa, how this pupa will have the effect. You know, this cholesterol is the precursor of this steroid hormone, and that will have effect on the Sertoli cell, Leydig cells, and the fluidity of the sperm membrane will also be there, which has the positive effect on the performance. And then we decided to feed this pupa. That's why this the effect of that was seen. This was conducted by one of our students, and then you can see around 17 months again when they were fed the flaxseed source of pupa. And then this is again environmental effect. And then another study was conducted to see the higher energy effect, and then the feed of the source of pupa in the form of linseed to these animals. So now you see the modified management was provided, like in the female case we did in the male also. You see the performance at the first mount, means the puberty was attended around 20 months of age. No, this is around 14 months of age they started mounting, and then at the mating ability was obtained around 15 months of age, and then this first ejaculation was around 16 months of age. So this is, and then we also confirmed it with the level of the IGF, as I said, and the testosterone, and you can see the peak of the IGF and the testosterone was simultaneously there. The IGF has great role to play to increase the activity and the number of the secretory cells in the testes. So these are some of the pictures of these males, which has this thing showing the sexual interest. This is how they were kept under the Fogger, and they were provided thermal comfort. So this is again we also did these parameters of the seminal attributes in terms of volume, concentration. They were all improved in the group which were provided good management. This is internal motility, and host test was also done. This is abnormality, so they were also improved. And we this summarized that around 80 animals we see in case of Heifer taken over under our study, and then we found that age at puberty was around 22 months, conception was 20 to 24 months, and AFC was around 30 to 34 months. In case of male also, Number of bulls were studied 71, and the age at puberty was around 16 to 18 months, and then the ejaculation was 16 to 18 months again. So this is in conclusion. I just want to conclude that age at puberty and first ejaculation have not yet been standardized in case of our Indian breeds, cattle and buffalo, but the calf food and prepubertal feeding has shown a positive fact in reducing age at sexual maturity in case of this, and studies conducted at NDRI showed that Murrah males can donate first ejaculate at 18 months of age, and female can conceive around 22 to 24 months. More studies needed to standardize the age at first puberty and ejaculation, and acceptable level of the semen quality needs to be studied. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Well, gentlemen, due to constraint of time, we are not able to take questions. But it's wonderful presentation and Dr. Konsing, very nice job. I have a small query. You know, we were when this area, especially when lecture was coming up, and when we were rounding the recommendations for the take home on this project. This was the thing that if you feel the nutrition requirement of the animal as per requirement of that region, that area, we have seen the wonderful results. Likewise, we want to tailor the project whereby now we can standardize all the parameters when the animal is being provided for the ideal conditions, like your feeding, housing, management, sheltering, or other management tools. So that was the reason we tailored the project and gave to different centers. So we are very happy to see your results. Although it's a small number of animals, we hope to replicate on a large area, a large number of animals for further conclusion. Wonderful done, wonderful job.
Thank you, Doctor.
इसमें एक बताइए मुझे कि how far we can go for reduction of weight? For example, feeding, for example,